Hello and welcome to another Mortal Kombat 10 video, hopefully this time with some actual gameplay and not just moaning about the game. But yeah, we do have sound now. I've resolved that issue, so that's a bonus. So I'm going to jump ahead into traditional towers again, and I'm going to go classic, and again I'm going to pick Jax, and hopefully go very easy. Always helps when you're talking and playing a game. Just move the mouse pointer to the side. Obviously we're in Windows mode. Windowed mode, not Windows mode. We're in Windows obviously. But we're in windowed mode, so we can use my little workaround that I've discovered. Hopefully it'll work here. Otherwise we're pretty fucked. And waiting and waiting and waiting. You do a lot of waiting in the early days of Mortal Kombat 10. Hopefully this game will be fixed and it will be flawless, pardon the pun. Until then we wait. Let's try that again. What if I press Alt Enter to go back into non-window mode? And nothing happens. I just sit here scratching my testes. The Alt Tab thing's not going on either. It's not working. Shift Escape. Windows D to minimise everything, and yeah, this fucking game, fucking insane. 100% CPU fucking usage, and it's doing fuck all. I'll tell you what, actually, better idea. I'm going to end that, and I'm going to go into Steam, run it through the actual Steam client. Shouldn't make a difference, but you never know. The game is being very temperamental after all, and very random. And we wait a bit. Icon comes up, and click on it. Wait for it to load. Could be here all day. This is annoying because I had kind of got the game into a playable state. I could go for, actually fuck it, might as well just play story mode, show you story mode, because there's too much fucking about this fucking tower shit, and pretty much I wasn't going to say every game mode, but I did go into the crypt. The crypt did work pretty flawlessly, again pardon the pun. Now we're fucking struggling to even get, oh there we go, that's the screen we want. See, it's having trouble even displaying that like it should do. I'm going to go continue story, and here you'll see all the problems with the slowdown on the video, and
they were not so vexing.
Yeah, it's
Let us free those aboard this
everything that isn't the actual fighting in this game is just broken, so we're going to skip that anyway. And yay, we have gameplay that actually works. So yeah, this is Mortal Kombat 10. It's a very nice fighting game. My worry with the game, especially with it having the new interactive environments straight out of Injustice Gods Among Us was that it was going to be very much like Injustice. I mean, it's not a massive departure, obviously, from Injustice. Essentially, the core of the game is very similar, but I just could never really get on. This looks really nice here. Yeah, that looks so cool. Yeah, sorry, just had to stop there. Yeah, I just found Injustice to be a very... I found it quite dull. A dull fighter with very stiff controls. It had no real flow to the matches, and yeah, I just didn't really get on with that game. But this is much better. This is much more like Mortal Kombat 9 but improved, because I mean that was my main issue really with Injustice, was that it wasn't enough like Mortal Kombat 9, because Mortal Kombat 9 was an excellent game, just like this game when it actually works. Oops, stop pausing it. Graphics wise, it's nothing astounding, but there are moments here and there where the game looks great. Keep getting these cutscenes in the story mode, trying to tell some sort of story. The critics seem to have been raving about it, well, not really raving about it, but saying how good the story mode is and the choreographed fight scenes, and I just think it's complete bollocks, to be honest. And although I have been watching it, I've got no qualms with skipping through the scenes for the benefit of recording video. Let's do some try and do some fucking classic Raiden moves. Fucking give me a fucking chance, you prick. I do think that the X-ray moves, some of them are a bit over gratuitous with the gore, and it's a bit just like, yeah. Mortal Kombat was cool back in the day because it had blood, but it was cool when it didn't have blood, so there just seems to be this ridiculous emphasis on how ridiculous going to make it. I mean, I saw it was like, I think it was a Scorpion fatality where he like slices somebody's head down the middle, and then like their brain like their head hits the floor, and then the brain slides out slowly. And I just find some of them a little bit uneasy, a bit just let's be ridiculous for the sake of it. But yeah, stuff was cool in 16-bit, but nowadays it's just trying too hard, to be honest. But yeah, it doesn't detract from the experience, but it is a bit just obscene, really, a bit childish. So yeah, the game's got, I'd say, decent graphics. It's a fighter, so they're not the best for a fighter, to be honest. I would have thought push the boundaries a bit more when you've only got two sort of characters on screen. I know there are NPCs in the background, etc., but they're not astounding graphics, but they are solid. There's some nice effects. Sound is good. I would have liked some sort of classic Mortal Kombat sound tracks, shit like the Courtyard theme was one of my favourites. I would have liked more. There isn't really any classic sort of Mortal Kombat stages, you know. I would have liked the pit and the courtyard with the music, and yeah, that kind of disappoints me, really. some of the elements of the story are a bit iffy as well, if you ask me. It shows you kind of what's supposed to be Scorpion before he was kind of turned evil by so-called Quan Chi, and he's like just this kind of normal Japanese guy. Well, apart from the fact he's got a couple of swords and he's some sort of ninja dude. But yeah, he's not got a mask or anything like that, and he looks pretty normal in the grand scheme of Mortal Kombat things. And then you start fighting as him and he looks normal, and he's been in the cutscenes talking normal, and then he's suddenly got this demonic "get over here," and it's like, well, he was just a normal bloke a minute ago, so why the fuck does he sound like that all of a sudden? And yeah, that kind of spoils it for me. They could have, to be honest, just not ruined Scorpion by trying to make him into a normal fucking human being. You know, for me, he's probably the best, one of the most, him and Sub-Zero, like the iconic characters for me.
Stop.
And there's no need to humanise them. They need a bit of mystery to them. I also don't see why they have to add like what for me are like unnecessary details to costumes. They do this with movies as well. They'll take like a comic book and they'll add like loads of little trinkets, like little badges and details and stitching and bits stuck onto costumes. And you know, the costumes should just be basic. You know, I just want to see classic Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They look exactly the same. One's yellow, one's blue, with nice lighting effects and, you know, like some nice rippling of the clothes and things like that as they move. But yeah, they seem to just kind of try and modernise costumes, I guess, and I don't like that sort of stuff. I mean, here we're playing against Mystic Ermac, who looks nothing like he has done in previous Mortal Kombat games. New characters, some of them are a bit okay. This one's interesting. It's basically Master Blaster off, what's it called? Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, or is it Enter the Thunderdome? But yeah, the Thunderdome Mad Max movie. This is basically Master Blaster from it, except it's got a girl instead of a annoying little midget man on the back of it. Funny how like every time you floor the motherfucker, like the little girl like quickly gets back up and jumps on his head.
That's why you're losing.
Here we're playing as Jackie Briggs, which is Jax's so-called daughter. She's not lost her arms, but she has got some nifty little augmented kind of things, accessories on her forearms. Goes some way to making up for the fact that she's not like a motherfucking big ass Terminator like Jax was. Yeah. There's no fatalities in story mode as well, it should be noted.
2 for 1. I'll take it.
Not that I do actually know any fatalities yet. Skip that again. Skip. Oops, no, this is an actual fight. This guy Kotal Khan, he's just annoying, to be honest. I had to play as him earlier on in the story mode. Kano tries to sort of betray him and all this shit. Well, the guy's just a shit Shao Kahn for me. I assume that Shao Kahn isn't in the game. I've not seen him so far, and this guy's just a fucking diabolical waste of space. He's kind of similar in his stature and obviously his name, but he just doesn't do it for me.
You get no sympathy points.
Not funny. Yeah, smack that motherfucker's internal organs to pieces. And I'm gonna do that jumpy thing. There are a lot of there seem to be more scenery interactive objects that kind of move you across the screen, kind of jumping ones like that. There seems to be more of them than ones you can throw at people. I don't know whether that's just because I want more, so it seems like there's less of things that you can throw at people.
That's enough.
That guy looks pretty cool, the cowboy dude, but I haven't played as him yet. I don't know whether he is a character that you can play as. I assume so. So he does feature quite a lot in the story. Should probably check out the roster. A lot of these seem to be backgrounds I haven't played on yet. I think they're kind of just like eviled up versions of the kind of core stages. Like this is the Sub-Zero Lin Kuei Temple stage, but everything seems to have this kind of blood red thing going on, like the world is turning. Yeah, fucking bitch. Should note that I'm not really paying any attention to what I'm doing in this. I'm straight up button mashing because it's the first time I've played as any of these characters I'm playing as.
Nice offer, Mommy dearest, but I'll pass.
Oops. I don't know why it lets you skip fights. There's coins to be awarded. I mean, in my first video, I don't play the game, I just talk about problems and a possible fix. I talked about the crypt and how it does actually work. One of the very few things that do work flawlessly. Part of me pulling for the third time in the game. And yeah, basically you earn coins and then you can unlock things in the crypt. It's kind of different to the one in Mortal Kombat 9. It's a bit weird. I don't know whether they've tried to make it into sort of weird RPG, but not in the same sense that Mortal Kombat. What was that? The one after, is it Total Annihilation? The game after that had like an RPG kind of combat thing going on, which was kind of weird. Going around collecting things. Yeah. You got an eyeball there, motherfucker. Yeah, it's not like that. It's just like the crypt from MK9, but you can't really explore it freely. It's weird, hard to explain.
Messed you up pretty bad.
Yeah, skip that. This is a shit character here, I don't like it. This is a new character that's fucking awful. Got silly fucking pincers that come out of her back, like, just shit character. It's like something out of a fucking comic book, to be honest. Don't like it. It's Mortal Kombat, not fucking Marvel Kombat. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Yeah. Fucking drink that shit, you cunt. Yeah, she's got something going on with flies and fly swarm attacks and then she's got pincers that come. I mean, why has she got pincers that come out of her back? Does a fly have pincers that come out of its back? No. It's just horrendous. Whoa, fist that bitch. Yay.
You're the bug, I'm the witch.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, skip that. Hey, you horny face. Fucking dirt box. Slap him upside his motherfucking head. Hey, come on. You don't wanna fuck with me, bitch. Fucking badass. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. How's it like that? Crusty nuts. Whoa, explode them testes. Got your wig blown back, fool. Yeah, I win. Oh dear, 2 rounds of this bitch. We didn't play 1 round in classic tower mode. This guy's got beef. And I'm gonna freeze it and then enjoy it later. I'm a thrifty beef eater. Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Basically, eventually I got to play some more Kombat 10. Yeah, the game is very broken, but on the PC at least, but it is, the actual gameplay is pretty freaking nice. It's just a shame that it's just broke on the PC at the minute. Not much to say really.